Mhm.
talk a little bit more about your maybe personality and how that relates to your
Mhm.
passion.
Um, I've I've always been kind of, is it caring? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Empathetic, or like I
Mm-hmm.
try to understand where that person is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do know I have a weakness, which is I like to talk a lot, and so, but that could be seen as a strength too, right?
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how you use it.
Yeah, I have this really talented friend told me once that weakness is strength overused. For example, you say you talk a lot, right? So if you keep talking and then without trying to hear other out, then that's become a weakness.
Mm.
But if you like talk and you know how to control and not overuse it, you're a good communicator,
Mhm.
right? So like a lot of things, a person's weakness could be they're just really good at something and they've overdone it. Easy.
Mhm.
Could be some people might think that's a bad word,
Mhm.
especially in modern society. We think lazy is a negative thing, but or a weakness. I think that could be also interpreted as this person really good at taking care of themselves, being comfortable,
Yeah.
and they just forgot about other responsibility a little bit.
They do nothing. It makes a lot of sense, but then
Yeah.
I also understand that in a context form too,
Mhm.
where it's like if you haven't done anything, of course you're not going to be great. But but I think you're referring to uh your friend that says weakness is strength overused.
Mhm.
Um, it also has to make sense too. Like you have been using it a lot, right? Because
Mhm.
otherwise, if you never done it, you're never gonna feel competent. So you're not gonna feel confident in doing it, right?
Mhm.
So I think in that context, it
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. Like for me, I just find me that mute button. Cut off my mic. I'm just gonna speak louder so you can hear it on hers.
Oh, I mean, their phone
Yeah.
has a mute button.
Just turn down the
Actually,
audio.
they're muting you all
It
the time.
turned.
You just don't know, Mitchell.
Is this even on? Hello? Yeah. Okay.
You all listening?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. My mom has a huge effect on the person that I became today.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think it's because when I asked her, I was like, Mom, like, what's more important to you?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember asking her as a little kid, the friends that I was surrounded by, they were always talking about money. Money
Mm-hmm.
that's money that, money that's money that. And I asked my mom, and I was like, Mom, like, what makes you happy? What makes you feel good and
Such a
whatever?
mature
Yeah,
question.
I didn't know because they were always talking about money. Okay, we were like middle school,
How old were you? You were in middle
middle school
school.
ish,
Wow.
right? So everyone's like talking about money. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like because we played Pokemon cards, we were
Yeah.
selling it. I made like $10, and I felt rich, right? Because $10 in middle school was
Back
a lot.
then.
That was a lot of
Yeah.
money. And then I was like, yeah. So and then one day I just asked her. I was like, Mom, like, what does it? What's the most important thing? She said to me, the most important thing is that you're healthy and you're happy. Oh, how much more things can you buy and do you need?
Mm.
Um, and then just little by little, I didn't know how important those phrases were to me. And then I never felt like I had to do the things that like, oh, you need to do this to make more money, right? Do
Mm.
this to make more money. Where I don't think there's anything wrong with making money. It's the philosophy behind what you do with the money,
Yeah.
right?